Politricks watch. This is Sir P. Today, we're talk about the Phillip Paulwell case again. You know, the mother, well, in this instance, it's actually mothers of his children. Big headlines, tragic headlines. No years all sentencing go on. We don't realize this case I move faster than Superman. I'm gonna go back, on the timeline and show us Phillip Paulwell, a cell unicorn. Phillip, if the investigators did their job, the Jamaican people weren't such political groupies, and they could take the wool out of them eye, they would just say this story don't make no sense at all, or they might try to paint it. And Phillip Paulwell, with his story about people that try to extort him a Nigerian bank account, that show me say, more investigation if we go on regarding him. Before we go any further, Patreon radio shout out to Shabby. Yeah, so hold on. Shabby the baller? Barcelona? No, not that Shabby there. But I still our star boy. Shabby, big up yourself. Happy birthday. To them actual birthday. Patreon squad since February 2021. So I know say you tune in. Big up yourself. Enjoy yourself to the max, bro. See you? Bless up. Get back to the video. Come, I have one to say now. I'm not gonna go vex. I'm not like it. You go like it, did it. Which is a stupid thing to say because most things short history anyway, did it? Paulwell and the baby mothers. I missed the case I move fast. Went missing in September, and by November, sentencing handout. Seems investigators have made up their minds very quickly. The problem with that is, as we saw with Deputy Arvin Moore, when they make up their minds very quickly, enough get left on the table. Remember, them conclude very quickly, say, the man take him on a life. So, before they say, y'all go like you know more than investigators, all I'm saying is just look at the Arvin Moore case and then tell me if you're willing to bet your last shilling on the investigators. Because even what them are saying in this case, I don't know. I'm far from convinced. What is clear is that Bradshaw did play a major role in it. With no fair role. All of that is clear. But I'm not convinced Bradshaw acted alone. I'm not even convinced she's the mastermind. If you ask me, she played the typical kerosene role, run the program, get her, lower her out, let the man and kill her. So you probably hear say, not one but two of the man them plead guilty. That's extraordinary. That was quick. That means that the evidence them have against them so solid the man them don't bother fight the case. Wonder where that evidence came from. Them say world-class investigation, or is it world-class intel coming from somebody who literally know what went down? And time to get you under the bus. World-class investigation. By the way, these men are likely going to be witnesses. A plea deal then take. But the fact that them plead guilty so fast means that the moment them sit down in the room and then the investigators sit down before them and tell them all go on and show them them say, alright, you know, it don't make no sense for him bother fight this. Do you know how much you have to have on a man to make him do that? 87, especially the man they fight case down to the death. You catch 87 pound camera and him tell us on him. And them two men just plead guilty, so that means that. By the time they reached the investigating room, the case was already built and ready to sink them. By the time them start getting investigated, the police had so much on them, that's the case done. The man just plead guilty. That's the old time man plead guilty. I don't know one. It's not like a one man just can't manage the pressure. Multiple. Wonder if things were a bit, or if things were arranged beforehand. The evidence must have been strong. Because people that get thrown under the bus now, obviously them do it. So don't get me wrong, I'm not disputing if them do it, I'm disputing who and who take part in it. So them are likely to be witnesses. So when you see the time where them get, that's all them get. Everything about the quote unquote bigger picture. Right? They're likely going to be witnesses against Bradshaw. Because they're painting Bradshaw as the sole mastermind behind all of this. Me say at one point, me said, come out and said, the man them said, I'm sorry. Sorry for killing the mother and her child. Let me say this, the man they lucky see them in our country like Harry, man. Right. Where you can kill 10-month-old and say you're sorry. Right. Where you can kill a 10-month-old and even get a chance to say you're sorry. You can kill 10-month-old and you still have a head on your body if you even say you're sorry. In certain countries you wouldn't get the chance to open your mouth, say I'm sorry. Or at least those will be his final words before him taking final breath. When the topic of death penalty come up, I'm telling all the time, people that put the horse before the cart. When they can't convict man, when they can't get conviction, so they don't only reach out how they go deal with what happened after the conviction. Figure out that part there first and then we start talk about how to deal with it. But death penalty is something where, in my opinion, in some cases, have to be automatic. In some cases, it's not warranted, it's not necessary. In some cases, it's optional, and in some cases, it's automatic. Killing a 10-month-old, there's nothing for us to talk about. That's automatic. If you give up the mastermind, then we can negotiate. But the negotiating, right, the reduction from death penalty, right, still not go down to 20 years. So let's say this is before me and it's actually up to me. Let me say, then you there. Right. All of them, for them do that baby, automatic death penalty. But then come to me and say, you know, sir, such woman and such man, right, mastermind it. And I say, well, alright, only can just go down alone. Even that only do the dirty work, only can go down alone. One, right? Them go down too. So, make a work out a deal. I will spare you the death penalty. We can give you the mastermind. But in return, right, you're going to get life in prison. And I mean actual life. Right? And, just to be nice, while you're serving life in prison, 3 days a week, you will get a taxpayer-funded meal. 3 days a week, you will get meals provided by the taxpayer. 3 days. The next 4 days, your family and your friends them and your kerosene them responsible for you. Right? That's generous. Life 3 days a week, the taxpayer, right, will pay for your meals. The next 4 days, your family and friends and kerosene them responsible for you. Right? If you have no family and friends, well then, eat the roach them in your cell. Or, make the human rights groups, them, since them love you so much, make JFJ and all these groups responsible for the next 4 days, because them love 87 so much. And I believe that them could do that and get life in prison. So, I'm sure there's enough human rights groups that can cover the next 4 days. That's the deal me I give. For killing 10-month-old, that's the best deal you're gonna get. I'm just saying it's actual life. I mean, staying at prison until, right, your final day upon earth. Right. Sorry, I bet them never say no. You think I step on somebody too? You think I lick up now one car? 10-month-old. I want to do youth. Shot and bun up. Sorry can't buy a soldier, Larry, as we used to say. No, Bradshaw. That woman did not fly down, right, just to pay a man to kill the mother and the child. There is no need. She could have stayed at Uncle Sam's place and do the exact same thing. She could have stayed at Uncle Sam's place, send the money, right, and then she go and about her business. And then even if something go down, it will be much harder for JC to get her because she got there, right, in a whole different country, and then things get tied up and all kind of things. In my opinion, the reason why she fly down is because she was needed to play the kerosene role and lure out, right, the mother and her child. Tashina, right, needed to get lured out. Now, I give you the timeline, but remember, the investigators them say, right, Bradshaw reached out to Tashina, and then after a brief, back and forth, Tashina blocked her. But then we hear, and we now know that Tashina and Bradshaw were in communication to the extent where Tashina got into the vehicle with Bradshaw with the baby. So she blocked her, she didn't want nothing to do with her, move from her just a girl, we have come and question before. And then by the time she reached Ironman, them link up and got in a vehicle together, she went into the vehicle voluntarily. That means Bradshaw, right, at some point, must have established some kind of link with Tashina, which she feel comfortable enough to bring not just herself, but the picking around her. Investigators them, I joke out this thing, The story now add up. Right. She must have felt comfortable around her. She bring her baby around her. She bring her baby around the next baby mother. If she felt for a second there was any threat, that wouldn't happen. Bradshaw lured her out. Typical kerosene. Right. Remember them say, let's go and wait, man. Let's go and wait up the video, cause me say, want me, I want me. Remember, Phillip Paulwell said somebody was threatening to expose him. Right? And him say, people that tell him say must deposit money in our Nigerian bank account, and then him say, that's, people were getting money from multiple bank accounts, and them have much years of WhatsApp, and them have make it sound like some random scam or something, hacking at everything we him have, right? And I threatening to expose him. That's right there, so. This is why I will never accept this version. So Phillip Paulwell have no clue what going on, so, because that is complete rubbish. If you want to read, right, what Phillip Paulwell put in the news, you will see that is complete unicorn. September 4th, Phillip Paulwell said, and again I him go to the papers, said this. Right. Him say that his bank accounts had been hacked and a substantial amount withdrawn. Right. Him said days later he was contacted through a number he did not know. Right. With a man I tell him say, right, that's them have access to him pictures and him emails and him personal and him this and that. Right. So him say him get hacked. Right. Listen to this, a direct quote. Subsequent to that, I've been receiving threats that these persons now have 20 years of my emails, WhatsApp, and other things on my devices, and they intend to scandalize me for having sex with underage girls. That is interesting, by the way. He goes on to say, no go so. That's a random thing for your hacker say. So a random hacker just go in your phone and just say, yo, me go expose if you having intercourse with 12-year-old girl. Where that come from? When we see it in your phone? Hold on. We could go down further tonight. And him say everything when do is legal and above board. Right. Him say mention that he contacted the local police while people in the United States who were also threatened by the extortionists reported the matter. So somebody in America also, so the same quote-unquote hacker say, me I go expose you, right? And them also threaten to expose somebody within America. Who come from America again to fly down and kill? Interesting. He goes on to state, my phones have been subject to scrutiny, and I'm determined that these culprits must be brought to book. Interesting. Listen to that part, yeah. Cause him say him link up investigators all over the world and all kind of things. He might try to make it sound like it was this grand scheme, right, to have, this never-ending plot, right, to get Phillip Paulwell. Right. He said at one point other people, right, who know him start get images, right, where they on him phone. This person, yeah, did have access to Phillip Paulwell and Phillip Paulwell's phone. This is not a random hacker, right? If we must say go so. Right. Listen to this. Right. Paulwell said despite the threats, he has no intention giving into demands from the extortionists. This is a direct quote. Absolutely not. I believe that we need to resist these people. Right. He goes on to state, I believe we need to resist that, and I will resist them especially because I know there's nothing illegal on my devices. If there's nothing illegal on the devices, then what is a random hacker using as leverage against you? So it can't be a random hacker. If it's a random hacker, they can only threaten you with things that are actually on your devices. So if somebody message you, if a random hacker from Nigeria, since you bring up Nigeria, say, ha, hacking your phone, boy. Look on that video. You would want to look at 10-year-old, make it expose you. That makes sense. But if there's nothing in your phone within a 10-year-old, then where the hacker has no leverage. He can't threaten you and demand money with no leverage. He might have something for you that will make you afraid and you don't want it go out. Then they say, alright, see the money. Remember when the mother and child are missing, Paulwell posted a picture of the mother and the child and just show me say him have no real relationship with none of them. These are the studio pictures where Tashina and her baby take. Phillip Paulwell don't even have a picture. Phillip Paulwell couldn't even post a personal picture. You know what a personal picture mean? It mean one like where you take yourself. He posted back the same picture that when she used. Phillip Paulwell posted on Saraya's birthday. So she would have been, look at the man right. Or me if lose my 10-month-old and in 10 months me can't post one picture but look at the picture in my yard, in my lap. One look at one picture of the picture in the belly, or one picture of the picture in the ear spinning on, like helicopter. One look at one picture, I hold up, you know that picture one time, every man know the picture one time, you hold up the picture them to one of the ear. With that picture there, Phillip Paulwell. When you think me forget. Run the timeline, man. Look on your screen. September 4th. Phillip Paulwell, somebody try to expose him. September 5th, investigators say Paulwell and Bradshaw, man, exchange argument, man, on social media. September 6th, she fly down. September 9th, she gone missing. One more time. September 4th, Paulwell say somebody try to expose him. Right. And somebody are foreign. He said, and the person, and somebody in the United States. We are trying to see what the thinking people them know, what the thinkers know. September 4th, it come out, somebody are going to expose Phillip Paulwell. September 5th, investigators say Bradshaw and Tashina exchange words on social media. September 6th, she fly down. What a piece. So, for her work just get cancelled right away. This is a woman who work in the US Navy, so she just left her in one day. This was not planned. She just the next day, she just left her work and drop her airman so. I start work with the Navy. They just say, yo, me gone a yard now. Boom. Pop. Link me later. Both oops. I start work. Is that how it work? You just say, I'm gonna airman, I got my box thing, a girl, this man, I go box on the girl, let's take this thing for. Investigators them need to investigate some more. Either them I get piece of the story. Whoever supply them until I give them piece, or them I left out piece. Or them I left out enough actually. Why would one baby mother I tell the next baby mother say, go do DNA? And the man don't know about that. Phillip Paulwell don't know about the DNA part. Him not part of the DNA process. She drop her arm on the 6th, Tashina go missing the 9th. She drop her arm on the 6th, Tashina went missing The 9th. The 6th of September was a Wednesday. So after I bringing up DNA argument, say I go do DNA. From the 6th, the 7th, which is the Thursday, the 8th, which is the Friday, the 9th, the Saturday. Reach at the yard. By this point, Tashina must have been comfortable with her. Whatever argument she gave her made her feel so comfortable she bring the baby along. Why we not ignore the DNA part? Paulwell must have been aware of that part. Even if Tashina come out and say, I feel Pitney. And then Bradshaw said, a liar tell, can you say I'm not feeling Pitney? And it's alright, look at the DNA. At some point, Paulwell don't know about this. The DNA part. And by the way, we'd love to see, if they were really investigating that, then they're not sure if DNA get done when it was done, because the fact that the baby was killed, would have shown me, said confirmed, said it was Paulwell's child. Because if it turned out say it wasn't Paulwell's child, there'd be no need to kill the baby. Them that was run with the two of them. If it turned out that it wasn't Phillip Paulwell's child, there'd be no need to hurt the baby. Them that just run with the two of them, they just be another woman that try to put on picnic for a man. Why are they not looking more into the DNA part? Investigators are moving fast, maybe too fast. I must say Paulwell story about Nigerian hacker and emails and in WhatsApp and threatening him about underage. The day before them say the two of them clash on social media. There's so much more to this story, but as I say, I want to favorite MP, I'm just a little trip. Let's just sit back and watch what going. So this whole thing, right, when everybody gets sentenced and on a clap on the hand and say, well done, world-class investigation. I'm going to stop here, sir. Right. So I will have the end to my unicorn them. Check the timeline again before the video done. 4th, Paulwell say, people are trying to expose him. The 5th, Bradshaw and Tashina clash. Right. I know Fiend Pitney. Right. Go do DNA. The 6th, she reach an Iron Man. By the 9th, go pick them up and then miss them. Bodies get found in a Phillip Paulwell place. If you think 87 not take the $100,000 deposit, she go kill Phillip Paulwell Pitney in a Phillip Paulwell place. Black man at the height of his destruction, when him the one hurt the MP, Denise, when him the one hurt our family, had to cancel the thought of him head. Black man and a couple of ragtag 87s take it up on themselves to go kill Phillip Paulwell Pitney. Over $100,000 deposit based on a woman and give them the orders. She could have stayed in America and send the same $100,000 and get the same thing done. Kerosene that. She played a kerosene role. Lure out the victims. Carry them go up on the spot, make the man then kill them. But on the favorite MP. And we know it's an artist and MP on the God. So, good luck to you. Anyway, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. PIA, I don't know, more live. Vulture squad, stay circling. Bless.